Welcome back to Bhalvi Ganbati with your mentor Avila Sarkar. Now, in this chapter, we will proceed in the next segment of matrix exercises, and this could be the end of this session on matrix. Then, I have to move on to the next kind of subjects, probably binomial will start. So, just concentrate on the next few problems and that will be the end of the matrix. So the number is coming is 42. In this, it has said x is given as 3, 1, minus 1, 5, minus 2, minus 3, and y is given as 2, 1, minus 1, 7, 2, 4. Now the problem is that along with that it has said if x plus y plus z is equal to 0, so then what is your z? So you can understand it is directly very much clear that if this is the relation, from there z could be minus of this, could also be possible for matrices, you know, that is following the algebraic rule of addition, because addition and subtraction almost is following for the matrices whatever is following for the algebra. So z is minus x plus y, so this means if I put x plus y, so you have to add these two to get the resultant matrix, that is the z. So to the first I will not adjust minus, first I will add this x plus y, so accordingly I will get the terms or the elements 3 plus 2 5, 1 plus 1 2, minus 1, this is minus 2, 5 plus 7 12, minus 2 plus 2 will be 0, minus 3 4, that will be 1. So now further you have to adjust inside, because I need z as a whole of as a matrix only, so minus has to be included inside, so all the terms will be affected due to this. So as it is plus, I will not write anything, and this is 0, doesn't affect anything, so this will be your ultimate matrix, so that is z. Okay, moving to next 43. AB, find the result AB. Okay, fine. So this has not much single answer. This I already seen, but still I'll show you one multiplication where this has given. So you have to decide first whether this is possible and what could be the result of this matrix product. So as you can see, this is 1 cross 3, 3 cross 1, and this is 1 cross 3. So this multiplication is possible as because the number of column in the first and the number of rows in the second is same, and the matrices of the resultant will be somewhat with our order of the extreme numbers of the orders, okay, inclusive of the both. So this is 3 cross 3 matrix. So how will we get it? 1 into 2 will be 2 there, okay, and then there is nothing in that, so 1 into 2. In other matrix what we have to do, 1 into this row into other column, so this will be separately multiplied, row into column. So there is a one member, this is one member, and for the second one this and this will be multiplied, and the third one this and this will be multiplied, okay. Now for the second row, this row into all three column of the second, so 2 into 2 4. This is very much need your concentration, otherwise you can make mistakes of this kind of multiplication, this column matrix with the row matrix. Whenever you do, You just remember this will affect all these three column to get first row. This will affect all these three column to get second row. This will affect all this. So to remember this is your what is column matrix. This is, let's say, A1, A2, A3, and this is B1, B2, B3. So for some example, you can B1, A1, B2, A1, B3, and this A2 will be affected A3. So B1, B2, A2, B2, A2, B3, A3, B1, A3, B2, and A3, B3. So this will be the this formation of the new matrix. So this will affect all these three. So 2 into 2, 2, 2 into 3, 6, 2 into 4, 8, 3 into 2, 6, 3 into 3, 9, and 3 into 4, 12. So this will be your new matrix by multiplying these two. Okay. So this need your concentration. Is looking very easy, but when you do, you may confuse. You may fall into trap that you multiply this and add up with this, because this is only one item along this row and along this column. So there is no, so this is term will be ending with multiplication this. There is no further column to row to multiply. So the orientation is this, and this will multiply. In the second, this and this, there is no other. So accordingly, you have to make your mind so that you don't fall into trap. Okay. So this is always a chance of making mistake. That's why I am just saying again and again, this kind of problem, even if it is seem very easy, people make mistake. Okay. So this is 44. Okay. So this kind of solution you have done already, but still A minus 2B is given in a matrix. These are matrix. A and B are also matrix. So you just keep it in mind. So this is also a matrix. So 3, 0. And the second one, this kind of problem I have already solved, but just have no much variety. So I am showing this kind of problem, which is need more practice. So then you have to find B. What is B? B is a matrix, A also a matrix. So in this kind of thing, there could be two possibilities, because this plus and minus will almost follow the algebraic rule. So what you have to do, you have to equalize to get B. That means you have to eliminate A. So what you can do, you can multiply all this term, that means equation, with 2 to get it is 2A. So if I do it, multiply 2, so the effect will come here 2. This will, because this whatever you are multiplying, this is scalar. This will not change the formation of the matrix. Only that it will be a multiple of that matrix only. So now if it is multiplied 2, it is also multiplied 2. This also will be affected by 2, and the terms will be affected twice of the elements existing. So this will like that. So now what you have to do, you have to subtract it so that you can eliminate this. So this will be when eliminated. Similarly, this plus will be affected as this, because I am subtracting, it will be converted into minus. So ultimately, how much minus b will be there? Okay, minus 4b, and this we are subtracting. So you have to subtract this element. So 2 minus of minus 3, this will be 5. Minus 4 minus 3 will be minus 7. 6 minus 5, 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. 0 minus of minus, so that will be plus. So this will be ultimate. So now b, you need b. So minus has to be adjusted somehow. So minus will be adjusted on the other hand, or you can say you are multiplying this with minus 1. Minus 1 if you multiply, it will become plus, and this minus 1 will become here, and which will later be adjusted inside the matrix, as minus will be eliminated and these terms will be affected due to this minus involvement inside with the elements. So this will be like this. So your B will be this one. Understand? Moving next, 45. Now this the matrix is given. This is having this matrix when multiplied with another matrix B, I am getting a matrix of this order. Now your task is to find B. Your task is to find B. What is B? Now to go ahead, first you have to understand what would be the order of this. So to find the order of this, the known matrices need to be analyzed to understand what would be the order of this. Now this we can see, this is 1 row 3 column, and the resultant what you are getting is this of 1 row 2 column. So how come it is possible? How will you do that? Because the order which is multiplied has to be such that the extreme order has to be matched with this one. So the number of column must be 2, so that I get 1 into 2 as a matrix resultant. And to get the multiplication done, our rule is that the column of the first has to be equalized with the row of the second. So now you will see with that 2 rule, you automatically get the matrix B matrix. Okay. So now as you get B matrix, the one thing is that you can get inverse of this, so that if it is A inverse, I will get the identical matrix, and then I will multiply, and this could be adjusted with this matrix with this one. This is one rule. So this is a very lengthy rule. You know that A inverse, to find it, you have to adjoint A and the determinant of A. So this you need. Adjoint means you have to cofactor, but to get the cofactor matrix and their transpose, you need a square matrix. This matrix is not a square matrix, that I have explained earlier in some problem. So what would be your option? Option is that you have to assume B, as you know the order of this could be addresses like that. So what will be the case? B can be assumed at B1, B2, B3, or else B1, B2, 1, 2, and this is 2, 1, B2, 2, B3, 1, B3, 2. So this will be the order, because this is 3 cross 2. So now we can assume B as this, and you have to multiply with this to get B. So now your task is to find 1, 2, 3. When you multiply with B, so that means B is of this order. This I am assuming. Okay, so this B11, B12, B21, B22, B31, B32. Okay, so now this could be equal to 3, 4. Okay, so now multiply, what we will get? This into this. So B11, 2 into plus 2 into B21 plus 3 into B31, and the second B12 plus 2B22 plus 3B32, this into this row into this column. This has to be there, not here, because row into column for the first case, this is the order of, and the second case it will be B12 plus 2B22 plus 3B32. So this is equal to 3 and 4. Now see, if I equalize this equal to 3 and this is equal to 4, there are so many variables, B12 and all this. So that is very difficult to find all these variables. So this is not solvable. So the question has asked only to then order of the B. There the ask is only to find the order. Okay, but the actual B matrix you cannot find because there are 6 variables you have to assume. So 6 variable with 2 equation is never be possible. Okay, so this can be possible only when if we assume by eliminating the terms. The thing you can assume some value of this, you can assume some value of 2 1. Okay, and there also you can assume some value of 1 2 arbitrary value, and by putting this value, if we get this, definitely we will get some value of this. Okay, after assuming this 4, when you are assuming, that means you are eliminating from the equation. If you put the value and equalize, you will get some value of this. So some combination of those values may form a matrix, and for other assumption you will get different value. So there could be one possibility where the state where you can say v1 2 1 and maybe all are 0. Now if you assume this is your how much, 3b1 is equal to 3, so this is equal to 1. So this could be one such possibility, 0 0 0 0, and 3 1 will be 1, and 3 2 will be your if it is equalizing, so 4 by 3. So this could be one of the possibilities where this will satisfy. For other possibilities, if we assume 1, all this will definitely get some other value of this, and accordingly one more matrix may form, and this could be the possible matrix. So if it is required to find B, so in that case you have to assume the values, or otherwise only things here only it has been asked what is the order of that, so that you can pretend from this rule, the multiplication rule and the rule of the order. So with this you can find the order. Okay, so moving to next, 46. Okay, so let me take this 46, 3xy z w equal to x6 minus 1 2w plus 4 x plus y z plus w and 3 find x y z w. Okay, let me solve it. So this has to be enter into this 3y 3z 3w, and this is to be added up, x plus 4 x plus y plus 6 z plus w minus 1 3 plus 2w. So if we equalize, so 3x plus 3x is equal to x plus 4, so x is equal to 2. Then second 3y is equal to x plus y plus 6, so 2y is equal to x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 4. 3z is equal to z plus w minus 1. What you know here, 2z is equal to w minus 1 relation, and another one 3w is equal to 3 plus 2w, so w is equal to 3. So y you know x we know, w you know. If we put w here, it is 2, so z is equal to 1. So all the value you know. So any other value if it is required, so in question it has been asked x plus y you find. So as you know all the value, any combination you can find easily. Okay, so I will move on to the next problem. 47. 47. If we are given as then this for 2 matrices A, B is equal to this. Okay, so this is I matrix is given as, I am choosing randomly, I don't know whether it is unique or of similar kind, but as in moving to the exercise, I am just taking randomly whatever it is coming in my way. So there may be possibilities, these are very easy to understand, still I am discussing. So you can practice the tougher problem. If any case anybody is stuck up, kindly contact me at any point of time. I will answer your question. Okay. So here this is given and find P, but is V there? So anything else is given there? No. So B is given, so you have to find the value of B. Anything is given. If two matrices A and B given, this is I is equal to this, J is equal to this, and B is equal to this. B is how much? Okay. So you have to establish B in terms of I and J. There are options being given. So how do you get the relation of B there? Okay, with this I and J. So this is bit different. So when you get B has to be some as you can see, their sine and cos is coming. So I can assume that I when you will multiply with means up to some relation of I into cos or sine, I don't know, plus J into sine or cos something, which will give B. Okay, there are options given. So I am just trying, if in case the options are not given, with as resemblance, we can predict what would be what would be multiplied with I and what would be multiplied with J to get this relation done. Now see, and then after that has to be added. So that option is given either plus or minus. This is given. So seeing the option and seeing the combination, as see, if I multiply I with sine and add there, so if I multiply sine here, adding this to the first element will come sine. So definitely I must be multiplied with cos, because I have to get the first element. After multiplication of I and adding with the combination of J, because J has a first element 0, so this will affect only by this, the first element. So Now if we multiply this cos, you will get cos here. We multiply the cos, you will get cos here. Multiply the sine, you will get sine here. So this sine, this will be affected by this 1. So this cos and cos is coming. So definitely I should be multiplied with cos. Now j having element -1, this has to be multiplied with sine, and as because this has a minus, this has plus, this has plus, this is minus, so definitely this sign has to be plus. So this I can, without seeing the options, I can get this relation. So this, if we want to cross check, you cross check 1 0 0 1. So that needs some pre-assumption so that you can easily find the solution. Now you see this will come as b. So what is the b? That with the terms of I and j that you have to find. B is given, but in terms of I and j, so you can see this is cos theta and this is 0 0 cos theta and plus this is 0 sin theta minus sin theta 0. Now if we add this, you will get cos 0, this is cos theta, 0 sin theta, 0 minus sin theta, and this is cos theta. Now you see this is matching B. So this could be the relation, we can say this is equal to B. So this has to be the option if it is given. Without seeing the options, if I think, my concept will be more clear than getting the option, because option you have to try all four if it is not so confirmed. So make your mind such that you can get the relation of your own directly. So you need not to try the options. So this is my way of doing. Any options is given, you conceptualize the problem and do without seeing the option. That will give you more confidence. So thank you for now. There will be few more problems I have to discuss, but I don't want to make it lengthy, so I am stopping here. For the rest of the problem, I will see the next episode, and there I may continue with the new subjects also. Okay, so thank you for now.